perfect. Hope you enjoy, everyone. Thanks for watching. This is Sellavin House. Give my latest review on Yugioh Arc-V. Alright, episode 131, The Light in the Eternal Darkness. Alright, yeah, spoiler alert for those who didn't watch it, or watched it, Hiiragi Yuzu is gone. I'm sorry, I feel sad for you. I really want more from Yuzu's character, I don't know, but Yuzu was a good character. I really liked her, overall. But her character went from a different path than most. Like, she went from a girl who was trying to do her best. She learned fusion, tried to become a best performer, to being a girl who was lost and becoming the damsel in distress. There were times where she did shine and she did duel. Overall, she was very good as a duelist. But in the end, she ended up becoming a damsel in distress. I wish she had more screen time, more time to duel. Oh, but we didn't get that from her character. I'm afraid. Alright, so I wish we did. Then it wouldn't be such sad. I wish we got a little more screen time of her as just being the girl who was scared all the time. It's pretty intense when you think about it. And the Arc-V machine is still it's like 60% is complete. One of the princess girls has been absorbed into Arc-V. I don't know which one's going to be next. And Yuri is still going crazy, and he can feel Yugo and Yuri's presence. Those two are very close to becoming one right now, too. Anyway, and Zarc's survival is going to be happening soon. Anyway, let's get started. Reira is having visions of Rei. He knocks out and he starts seeing her, sensing her essence. Renji wants to stop Yugioh in his ambition, but Reira says no. Zarc's revival must be prevented at all costs. We learned this before, that the true meaning of the relationship between Rei and between the Braces and the U-Boys is to prevent Zarc's revival. That's why all the Braces are so close to the U-Boys. They're attracted to each other like magnets, But Reira, he doesn't want Zarc's to be revived. He wants Renji to listen to Rei, but Renji, he doesn't want Rei to be revived. He wants to prevent Arc-V. This is all because he hates his father and wants to stop him, Because what will happen to the people if all the worlds become one? Will they disappear? Will they go into Arc-V? They have no idea what's going to happen next. However, Rei says that Zarc's revival must be stopped first, because he has to tell him, you have lots of friends, Renji, but like me, Rei is your true sister. Unfortunately, they're unable to agree with each other, so they have no choice but to do. We even get to hear the music, Renji's signature music, and Renji uses pendulum summon. We even get to see a new pendulum monster, DD Brownie. And Renji does his signature, triple summoning using fusion, synchro, and exceeds. He summons out all three monsters. We even get to see him summon a new Exceeds monster, Gosher, who's basically, an Exceeds monster, but he's a rank 3 Exceeds monster, It's pretty intense, overall. Which is pretty intense. When you think about it, it's definitely very crazy. And, however, Reira, he's not the kind of person who loses very easily right now. Reira, he's being fueled by a different source of power. Reira had nothing at the beginning, but now he's come back, even stronger than ever. And I think he's being fueled by the power of Rei's soul, because Rei is giving him his power. Renji knows, Renji knows Reira's deck all too well. He's the one who gave him CC Red Past Die, so he knows how his CCC deck works. So he uses it against him, overall, which is pretty intense. But then something happened. How Reira copies Renji's card but destroys it, but he uses a card called Rei's Light. I'm like, Rei's Light? How did that happen? I've never seen that before. Because Rei's Light, is definitely very crazy. Because Renji's not surprised, because he's Reira using cards that he's never seen before. And how did this happen? He has no idea, because he's being fueled by the power of Rei. Not only did he has a card, he also is using new monsters that he's never seen before. He even uses Renji's old monster against him, and summon forms CCC's his Sonic Halberg Axe. Sonic Halberg Axe. Not only does it not only does it lower monsters' attack point, but attacks all the monsters on the field at once, which had me worried. Did I create a monster named Reira? And we even get to see images of Ray, which is hitting Renji the hell out, because he has no idea what he's dealing with now, because he's never seen Ray before, so he's not happen, and so he's gonna try to do something else, just trying to stop Reira. Because I don't believe Renji's going to lose all too easily. He's probably going to have a backup plan somewhere. What do you think? Reira even uses an action card, which is pretty intense, because he's saying this is how the Lancers fight, which means he still considers himself a Lancer. But what is he trying to fight for? Is he trying to stop Zorc's revival? Is he trying to get into Renji's way? Is he trying to prevent Dark 5? We have no idea what the hell is going on. People they're fighting within each other, which is pretty problematic. It is very crazy right now. We also get the back half. That's just the first half of the episode. We get the back half, which is Yugo and Yuri's duel. We get to see that Sora and Yugioh watching him right now. We get to see. We know that that Kaito and Edo sacrificed themselves to bring Yuri back to normal. Right now it's definitely very problematic right now. It's definitely very crazy now, because Yugo and Yuri is close to coming one, even though Yuri is still evil. Right now he's still in berserk mode. While Yugo is not. It's gonna be a critical move. Right now their monsters about to clash. Greedy Venom versus Crystal Ring right now. Yugo, he destroys Greedy Venom, but Greedy Venom's the ability to summon to destroy all monsters on the field and deal damage to its attack points, but also summoning itself back by banishing one of its material monsters. That's one of its fusion materials. It's definitely very problematic, because this monster can come back again and again and keep destroying you over and over again. It's definitely very crazy. This monster is a very OP monster, but its name really sucks. Greedy Venom, and things get even more crazy. He summons extra shave reborn, which is a trap card to bring back his monster, his monster Clearwing. But he uses Clearwing to his advantage. Not only does he summon out another monster, Speedroid 5-6 plane to attack, to use it against Greedy Venom, but he also uses his monster's special ability to destroy 5-6 plane, but to use it to boost his own monster's attack points, thus increasing his monster to destroy Greedy Venom. But Yugo, he's not impressed. He's still unflinching because Yugo, he's very dangerous right now. He's definitely very psychotic right now. He's still not because he's right now being consumed by darkness. He doesn't care right away. He's a very dark person right now, and he still doesn't let it bother him right now. He still does this. Lets Yugo have his way, despite I seeing all this coming, and then to the effect of another monster in his graveyard. One predator player, not only does it half the damage of half the damage that he takes, it also brings back his Star Venom back to his graveyard. And he uses the same crack card as Yugo, Extra Shave Reborn, to bring back Star Venom. This is where things get very complicated. Now, not only does he use Star Venom to steal away Clearwing Trico Dragon's attack points, and he also uses its effects to his advantage. I meant to say effect, not attack points. He uses and steals Clearwing's but also negates it so he wouldn't stop him. And this dragon is definitely the most OP and most powerful of the 4-dimension dragons. Right now, Star Venom not only the ability to steal others' attack points, but to steal their special abilities and add them to his own. He uses the same strategy against Yugo. Not only does he summon a monster to use it against Yugo, he destroys that monster and uses it to increase his own dragon and its attack points. And then he destroys Hori's Clearwing. And the way Yuri mocks Yugo, like he wasn't exactly a threat to him. And right now his eyes are still glowing and which means he's being consumed by right now. He is the essence of Zarc. All right now, the way he manhandled Yugo, not really manhandled, but he toyed with him in one of the worst of ways. And the way he toyed with Yugo, it's definitely very dangerous. I think that Yugo probably could have won this duel. Oh, if things were to have been a bit differently, because right now Sellavin being a very powerful dragon and monster is very dangerous. And I mean, all the dragons, it's definitely the most powerful and the most dangerous by far, compared to all the other dragons. It's definitely very dangerous. Which means that Yugo, out of all the Yugo's, Yugo could potentially be the most powerful by himself with just the same summoning method and a fusion. And Yugo being defeated, that means he's about to be absorbed. But then when you guys read the summary or the spoiler alert, no, that's probably not going to happen because Yugioh, he steps in to prevent Zarc's revival. He gets in between Yugo and Yuri to make sure that these boys don't become one. Which means that Yugo and Yugioh are going to duel, but Yugioh, there's a chance he's probably not going to survive this. And Yuya, when Yuya finds out what happens, oh boy, will be so shocked. But will this shock either will bring Yuya back to his senses, or will it infuriate him even more? Or that's still yet to be known. There's still a lot we still don't understand. Because right now we're at a very critical point. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. This episode was definitely very unique. So many variables. I just wish that they stick to one duel and just quit, shifting between between two different duels. I just wish that they, stick to one specific duel. I mean, we got the end of the Yugo Yuri duel, but I wish it was a lot more sterilized. Very crazy. But I read the spoiler. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. I thank you. I gotta go check out Dylan from Coolest Gamers video. He's definitely. I can't wait to see what he thinks of all this. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. This asking my name. You on Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc-V, episode 131. I'm out. Peace. Bye.